You tonight, sparks fly during a debate over medical marijuana in Tampa. Hundreds packed the Martinez Athletic Center at the University of Tampa to hear both sides argue why people should follow their lead when it comes to the upcoming ballot initiative to be included on the November 2014 ballot. News Channel 8's Josh Green is live in downtown Tampa tonight. Josh, as the moderator of this debate, I was expecting some feedback from the crowd, but it was clear from the get-go here that people are polarized on this subject.
Including those on stage, Keith. You know, John Morgan, the Orlando attorney, really pushed for this to get on the ballot. He was part of that panel tonight. He says he's doing it because he watched his father die of cancer and saw how medical marijuana helped. But people who are against medical marijuana were also on stage just as passionate, and it created some tense moments tonight.
You make money going around selling fear.
Attorney John Morgan was fired up.
I make money selling fear.
Accusing medical marijuana critics of trying to scare the public.
We'll time out for just a moment.
Both sides of the issue spoke in front of hundreds at the University of Tampa.
I would definitely say there is an overwhelming support of students in there for medical marijuana.
But Dr. Eric Voth of the Institute on Global Drug Policy cautions Florida voters that bypassing the FDA could be dangerous.
It's really something that particularly physicians need to stand up and push back. You know, marijuana is not medicine. It's highly impure. It's not standardized.
Morgan fired back at that.
I don't need the FDA. You don't put my faith in? I'm going to put my faith in God, because God put this plant into nature for us because he knows it works.
Some have the fear that it will soon become legal for recreational purposes.
It's not about the legalization of marijuana, it's the legalization of medical marijuana.
Not all young people are convinced it's a good thing.
I mean, I see it no differently than cigarette smoking. All of the same problems that you see with cigarette smoking are almost identical with medical marijuana.
But others have already made up their minds about voting for it in November.
My mom has cancer, and it would be kind of interesting just because she is in pain. Her best friend has cancer too. She's in pain. She's doing chemo, and it just would be nice to be able to take away that pain.
Well, 60% of voters have to vote for it to pass in November. If they do, Florida would become the first state in the South to approve medical marijuana, Keith.
Hey, Josh, I think both sides really showed compassion for those who showed up tonight with medical conditions, but there's really a wide gap when it comes to whether medical marijuana is the answer for those folks. And at one point, an officer had to come in and escort someone out of the room. It was really, again, polarizing.
We both watched that man being escorted out, saying that one of the panelists was lying about, if there has ever been drugs to help people get better when it comes to being able to smoke stuff. But Keith, the one thing I noticed tonight, we are 9 months away from this vote, and a lot of them already had their minds made up on both sides of the issue.
All right. Thank you. Josh Green reporting live for us tonight in Tampa. Thank you.